Hi again. So, this time around, I got to listen to White Fen's new album called Orange that came out this year, the 24th of April. The genre that this project plays is avant garde pop garage. I can describe you a little bit. The album cover, it's the main singer that I forgot his name right now, um, where he's sitting on some white stairs and he's wearing black pants and a red shirt, long sleeve shirt. And he's looking at the viewer with this kind of stare of like, I'm just staying here, I'm not getting up. I have a lot to say about this album. I was expecting more, I have to be honest. I've listened to all the albums, nearly all of them, I think, White Fence, and I was quite excited when I saw that he came back with an album. But I have to say, I know what it means. I don't know 100% what it means, but I can be empathetic to what it means to put out your craft, your art out in the public and to get feedback, which is not always positive and not always negative, you know? But this time around, this album did not speak to me. I'm so sorry. Did not speak to me. And it made me a little bit upset because it felt like this album was a continuous song. Some parts I did like it, I have to say. Some parts I do have to say I did like. Other parts I just was like the main singer on those white stairs. That's how I felt listening to it at some points, not all of it. That's my feeling, you know, that's what I'm interpreting this album as. And I fully respect the artist that took his time to do all this. And not everything, you don't have to like everything that comes out from an artist you admire or where you like their music. You don't have to like it. And I can tell you, it's kind of like a coming of age thing where, you know, you like one artist or a bunch of artists, you're like, oh my God, I can't wait for the next album. And then it's a flop or not a complete flop, or you just don't like it. It's just part of life, you know? And it's important to give them grace because they're human beings, you know? And yeah, I'm trying to be very nice about it just because I like White Fence, I have to be honest. I am being a little bit biased here. So I'll start with the first song, which is called That's Where the Money Goes, Seen from a Celestial Realm. I really like the title and how calm it was, and I would describe it as a coming of age of a later age. That's how I see it. It is celestial. Also love the part with the dee la 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 and so on. It was very cute. The first song, I have to say, I really liked it. Number 2, I Came Close, Orange for Luck. So what I said before, kind of, I contradict myself for the first few songs, but in the beginning of the song, the voice is not in sync. But as the song progresses, it does go in sync with the instruments. It begins really slow, and then it gets faster and a little bit psychedelic, which makes it cool. Then song number 3, Your Eyes. It is a repetitive rhythm, as if it's going back and forth on small stairs. That's how I describe it, this song. Number 4, Song number 4, Giving Up My Heart. Seems like all the songs are connected, like the first, second, and third, and fourth. Like they all like collide. Like they all connect to each other somehow. Song number 5, I like the title, which is on Red Books. I loved it. It was more different. Piano, synth, added a dreamy layer to it. Okay, I'm switching up my notes. Song number 6, Evaporating Love. Also love the title. Catchy, and it was what I saw in my head. It was a field of sunflowers dancing. That's how I felt to that song. Song number 7, Reflection in a Shop Window on Polk. It was quite catchy, I have to say. Song number 8, I Wanted a Rolex. Love the title. It was more experimental. It was back to his roots. It was a little bit more high-pitched, I have to say. Song number 9, When Animals Come Back. It's a cute song. Song number 10, So Beautiful. Cute and more layered and sweet. Song number 11, Blind Your Son. I have to say it's an okay song as a final song. Overall, although I liked some titles of the album, I have to say a 5.05. I expected more. Maybe if I didn't know White Fence, would I have reacted differently? Maybe. Who knows? But it was nice to hear that he came back with a new project, and yeah, really, I guess, good. But yeah, that's all. I hope you enjoyed my review. And yeah, have a nice day.